Hello, doing a quick recording here of Call of Duty Warzone. We are playing on a GTX 680 2GB paired with the i7-4790. We are currently set to 1600 by 900 resolution. Just saying it's not going to run on 1080p, so we already dropped the in-game resolution down. Playing on all low settings, very low settings. And yeah, that is what we were running on. I did have cache spot shadow and cache shadows on. I don't know how big of a difference that makes, but I left those two settings on. And yeah, those are the settings that we are playing on here today. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to be testing out this old graphics card. All I know is that the performance is going to be horrendous. Everything is going to look terrible. But besides that, I am pretty darn excited to be testing this out here. So yeah, we're going to be dropping down here. You can see it's going to take a little while for the textures to load in. Mostly because you only have 2 gigabytes of VRAM. So you can only put so much of the I guess the graphics details on that, and then all the rest is going to be cached or stored on our system memory. So you're going to want to make sure if you're using an old graphics card like this that you have a lot of system memory available to use. Yeah, for multiplayer this is not ideal at all. I think we're going to die here because yeah, it's so hard to play at 38 FPS. We are definitely going to either need to lower the resolution or change some sort of setting. It's like I've already set everything to extremely low here at 1600 by 900, but I think we might have to go the 720p route. So I will run around a little bit here, a little bit more on this. You can see the textures just look horrendous. But I mean, it's still very playable. That's the nice thing, is that you can actually still play on this. So yeah, I don't have too many complaints there. Obviously, it does feel pretty unplayable at the moment, but oh shoot, come on. Oh my god, it's so hard to play at 40 FPS. Alright, immediately I decided we are going to go to, we're going to 720p, ladies and gentlemen. This is unbelievably difficult to play. So we're going to set this, I think, to 67%, which should be 720p. Come on, give us... Alright, we're getting that FPS boost. And one thing that I like and can appreciate about this game here is that, like, even when you turn down the graphics settings, everything still looks very, like, reasonable. So I remember when a long time ago I used to play MW3, Call of Duty, yeah, Modern Warfare 3 or whatever with my neighbor, and it's like, he would get mad when the game wouldn't load in at, like, 1080p, but I had no problem playing it because it's kind of like, everything looked already so decent. Like, it's kind of like, yeah, this doesn't look perfect, but because it's not like Fortnite, of course, so it's like, yeah, I was really content playing 720p. It didn't look bad at all in my opinion. So yeah, I'm really happy with the little bit of FPS boost we got playing at 720p. Obviously you can turn it down to 800 by 900, but I would not recommend that. It does look a little pixely here. We are on a 1080p monitor. So yeah, it's definitely not ideal, and it would probably be hard to hit people with like a sniper or scope, something like that. So that is something to keep in mind there. Let's see if we can't find a vehicle, pull off the good old vehicle strategy again. It's my favorite strategy in this game, just because I do not have the close combat skills. Or at least we will hop over, grab the quad here. We got 3,900 cash. We could definitely grab like a UAV or something handy like that. That might be a good option. But yeah, if you are wondering how I am recording this, I am using the GeForce Experience built into the GTX 680 GPU here. So yes, that might be affecting performance a little bit. This is a crazy... Oh my god, look at those textures. They look so bad. Yeah, you can just see look how ugly those trees are. They're going to take a while to render in, but... yeah, 720p here is not the worst thing in the world. We're going to go grab ourselves a real vehicle to drive. Definitely you want 4 gigs of VRAM on whatever video card you do get. If you want to play this game, I think it makes a huge difference. Because even on the GTX 770, I paid extra money for the 4 gigabyte version. Someone was selling it locally. So yeah, I paid more than I needed to for the card. But I was really curious to see how it would perform. So that is the reason why I did buy it at the end of the day. So yeah, if you are getting a video card, make sure it does have 4 gigs of VRAM. Please, 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 and I beg you for that one, because, oh my god, I would get pretty, I don't think I could play this game well at all with these settings here. Obviously, if you want a sharper image, what I would highly recommend is play windowed mode. It would make a huge difference. Like, you'll still be able to see all the characters and stuff, and it's like, yeah, it's a little bit smaller of, I guess, of a screen to be looking at because it'll be windowed. But I think it'll make a huge difference in terms of, like, the sharpness of the characters and stuff. Right now I'm playing full screen, but yeah, if I wasn't recording, I'd be playing window mode right now if I had to use this system. That way I can see the players better, and it's kind of like, it would even give me an option if I need to lower down the visual settings even more. So, yeah, I think window mode would be the way to go if you want to enjoy a smooth or a more crisp image of gameplay there. 70 FPS, unbelievable. Wow, I can't believe we got 7D there for a second. Yeah, I can't stand the trees going like that. Obviously, I can try playing around with the visual settings a little bit more. Let's see if we take it from very low to low, apply settings. Alright, that fixed it, and it just loads more RAM. Yeah, we're going to be playing on low settings here. Like, yeah, it probably affects the FPS a bit, but it does take the game from looking disgusting to at least something manageable. We are using a lot of system memory. That is one thing I'm not too happy with there. A thought that I had is, if you're using like an old X79 platform or something that has quad channel memory, something that I'm considering is like, okay, if we're going to be loading a ton of textures onto the system RAM, would having quad channel memory make a big difference there for memory access times? But yeah, this is driving me crazy seeing those trees flicker. Yeah, oh my god, that's driving me a little bit nuts. I'm thinking I might turn them back down to, we can try normal. No, discard. I do not want to actually go normal. Do very low again. Yeah, it already looks pretty terrible. We're going to try 50% resolution here. See how this looks. You know what, 50% isn't too bad. It definitely goes to a lot more playable, in my opinion. So, no, yeah, 50% resolution actually looks much better, especially in the truck here. Obviously, the textures are trying to load in and all that stuff. And it's, yeah, our truck's having a hard time with that. And everything's flickering and all that stuff. But, I mean, 50% resolution isn't too bad. We're still cranking out 100% GPU usage, which is pretty nice. We'll get out of the truck in just a second, because I'm not too worried about trying to win this game on this hardware here, just because it's so bad looking and all that. So, let's see. Alright, we got another armor plate. We'll pop that for sure. Place the one that took a little bit of damage there. Just seeing if I can't hear some players. I don't hear anything at the moment. But yeah, everything is running nice and smooth. I don't have any complaints besides that everything looks terrible. Like, yeah, it does run actually pretty decently for considering how old the hardware is here. And it's like, I don't know what other settings or tweaks you can make to the game. Maybe not caching the shadows would make a difference. I'm not too sure there. I did add an extra tiny overclock to the core of the GPU. I added 100 plus, and I'm using a nice overclocking model here. But yeah, everything's flickering. It's definitely far from ideal, so unfortunately I don't think this is something that would really work out well. Let's see if we can't hit him though. Yeah, we're probably dead. Man, like, obviously I didn't have to stand there like a ridiculous player, but I wanted to try seeing how that would go. Oh wow, Gulag runs so much smoother. You can see the settings we're currently on. 1200 by 700. Oh, we're still at 66p. Let's see, 50. Oh, I have to hit a... Why won't it let me go down to 50? That's odd. Let's see, 56? No, 66 seems to be what we're stuck at here. Oh, I guess you can't adjust the in-game resolution unless you're out of the game, maybe? Let's see. Maybe we can win Gulag by some miracle. Wow. That's unbelievable. Looks like our recording will continue. But yeah, we're playing 720p here. Looks like there's a supply drop thing here, or loadout drop. We will land on that. But yeah, the GTX 680, I officially need to say, is a done card. Like, this thing has no life left in it. It is not something I would ever want to play on. Yeah, this is like an evil joke. And look at that. My textures for my custom loadout don't even load in. Like, oh my god. It takes so long. Like, I can't even see my weapon. Like, that is terrible. Alright, now we see. Let's see if I can do a miracle shot out of the heli there. This is a nice sniper, and we put that whatever it's called on it, the thing that the suppressor, so it makes it sound a lot better. I can't even see if someone's there. And we're gonna run out of ammo. I'm just gonna push him, honestly. I'm not too worried about how long we survive and stuff, just because we're already far from a good experience here. So, are there any vehicles around here? No vehicles, unfortunately. So it looks like we do have to play like real troopers here. So that is gonna suck a little bit. Okay, let's hop. Can we hop out the glass here? Alright, let's go. See if we can't find that player. Personal radar, eh? Alrighty, bud. But yeah, 720p sucks full screen. Obviously, I'd recommend, as I was saying earlier, play this game windowed mode if you have to play it. Do not play it otherwise. Like, it doesn't make any sense in my opinion. Oh my god, we're just so good today, folks. I am actually shocked that we survived that. Like, we're playing on some garbage hardware right now. Like, obviously that sounds a little bit rude to say, but man, this is so far from ideal. I don't think we'll grab the medical syringe. We got our sniper now. See if we can't at least do something a little bit fun here. Let's see. I like this loadout. It works really well for me and my really high skill level there. But the textures look so bad at the moment. Like, obviously this is all getting picked up on the recording, but you can see like everything's like trying to load in. It's floating around a bit. Like, my god, it's so far from something that I would like to play on. Like, the GTX 770 with 4 gigs of VRAM ran a lot better. Enemy burger radar. Radar. Yeah, alright, announcer. You can say all you want. Doesn't mean I'm not going to die, though. That's what he doesn't get. I don't want that. It's too much pressure to use a scoped weapon like that. Let's see, is there anything good here? Sniper rounds we're kind of maxed out on. But it looks like we will take the vehicle after all. I think it's the way to go. Obviously, the vehicle's not the most fun part of this game. But if your skill level isn't as, like, good, or you have something relative to my skill level there, you're definitely going to need to think of alternative ways of playing this game. Alright, let's see. Should be a shop right about here. UAV. Self-revive. We can't get a self-revive. That sucks. That sucks so much. I really wanted a self-revive. Would come in handy. Because we did, alright. Just get out of here, man. That's great that you tried to... Oh, we can get a self-revive now. We're just going to pop the UAV, actually. Alright, no one's... Yeah, nobody's really here. Let's go to the shop. Buy another UAV, I think, is the way to go. We have a gas mask. But why do you throw fire at my truck? I'm a little bit cheesed. Like, yeah, so frustrating. Come on, like, you guys understand what I mean here. It's like you're trying to do your thing, and then he tries to burn out your only vehicle that you got, and you know, you're just a little cheesed. Bingo supply. Alright, so there's a guy about there. Let's go get him. Let's go get him, soldier. Alright, this is the bottom of the dam. We need to go up. Oh my god, the graphics look so bad, and yes, I am complaining, and I still can't believe... I'm dumbfounded of how we have 4 kills in this game. But yeah, it's running terribly. It's running so bad at the moment. Like, obviously that's kind of like complaining, but I totally am complaining. Like, it's so terrible. Like, even people on console are having a much better experience in this. Like, look how, like, everything's flashing. And I highly doubt that has anything to do with my GPU overclock, so... Because, yeah, even in the gulag, everything ran perfectly fine. Alright, let's just get out of here. There's no point trying to reason with a ridiculous driver. And I have no idea if he's going to chase us. But there should be some people out by the dam area, so we might be lucky find one guy who doesn't hopefully drop a C4 on our heads. Oh, there's loot here. We're going to grab it. Alright, let's see. Just shotguns. Alright, we will hop back in and cruise on through. But I remember somewhere around that ping marker that we dropped there, there was a player, so I am expecting to see someone. Obviously, I don't know if they'll be in a building or not. It'd be smart if they were in a building. We are going to be very risky here. We're going to fly out a drone. See what kind of frame rate we get flying a drone. Resistant to marking, eh? Oh, he's right there, though. Okay, makes sense. It's kind of cool, though, how the drone can pick up so much stuff. I'd like to not take the vehicle over that way, because he'll hear us, but at the same time, I do like the vehicle. So we are going to make a lot of noise, for sure. And we will get shot from the back there.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Holy smokes, that was one zipper bullet there. Uh-oh, gotta get in that vehicle. Go, 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 go. Oh my god. Holy smokes. What a, that was a little bit nerve-wracking there, if I do say so. Alright, Jimmy, we're out of here. We are so out of here. Man, that was so brutal. I don't even know if that was him in the vehicle there, because, or if that was his vehicle, because, like, I don't think that's his vehicle. I think that's another truck who just came zooming through. I think there's someone off in the bushes here, and yes, the frame rate is pretty bad, and the graphics look terrible, but we survived this far, and we're not giving up yet, so we can't find some players around here. Man, everything looks so bad. Yes, I'm being very negative. So honestly, if you are looking for a graphics card, definitely avoid this. Look for something like an RX 570 or even like an R9 380X, which isn't ideal at all, but will still perform a lot better than this. Maybe I will test the R9 380X out as well. I do have one of those graphics cards. It's a Sapphire Nitro R9 380X, and it's got the 4 gigs of VRAM, so that'll help out a lot. I assume it'll perform similarly to the GTX 770, so I mean, if that can run it, yeah, that should pretty much be the base for what you would be using. Let's see if there's any other good vehicles. I mean, we can grab, yeah, we're gonna go grab that buggy there. Can you just, oh no. Oh man, we're stuck here. Man, this is so bad. I can't, there's no way I'm gonna be able to hit him, so. Makes it a little challenging. Alright, let's see if 720p can do a snipe. Alright, oh come on. Now I know what it's like to run people over, because, oh my god, it sucks. But anyways, that's going to conclude our pretty interesting recording there, an interesting experience with the GTX 680 2GB video card. Again, we were playing on some really low settings here, and even then it performed pretty bad. I was not happy with the performance with it at all. Yeah, definitely get yourself an RX 570, save yourself the headache. You know what's interesting? Spectating the player, all the textures look normal, but when we were playing, they didn't. So, just, I don't know, an interesting observation there. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out in the comment section below. Thanks.